were underdogs when it comes to playing against Nigeria. And it is true because they started well, they were scoring well, many goals, and playing very well until they had this opposition. So I'll say that in all of us did very well. And then I have to commend my girls because this is entirely a new team because they were not privileged to go to the World Cup, U-17 World Cup. Unlike Nigeria, they had most of their players here, and then some of the players too that participated in Costa Rica under 20. So they had a solid team. But this is a new team that I'm building, and I think that I have to commend these girls and then shower a lot of praises on them. Well, you asked of, the first question was, well, for yeah. It was all about our tactical ploy. We have watched the Nigerians play, and we needed to plan very well, strategically, so that their key players are played out of the game, which of course we succeeded in doing. Their top scorer was substituted, and then their nimble-footed player on the left, number 9 or so, we had to play on her very well, which was their weapon. And she also couldn't play, including their number 6 player. So it was something that we planned and worked around them, which the girls did to perfection. However, with this team, I will not hesitate to recommend any of them to the Queens, because Queens, they have a lot of good players there, and these players need to mature. They have to pass through the mill so that by the time they get to the Queens, they are good to go. Otherwise, they should not be rushed into the Black Queens. Unfortunately, we don't have the VAR to confirm the goal. However, the games of this nature, they are also human beings. And then at a point, they can lose focus. And then at a point, though they have their gadgets to direct them and all that. But actually, I cannot attest whether it was a goal or not, because she was closer at the spot than where I am standing, or where I was standing. So for me, I wouldn't begrudge the referee, because when it comes to tension match like this, at times they get off track and then they come back to the normal way. So for me, I think that in all, it was okay, because it went either side. They were complaining, we were also complaining. So I think that it was a balanced game.
Yes, Nigeria was a better side. You know that in the group stages, we were able to play, so there weren't much pressure on me. So I wasn't able to showcase what is in me. So Nigeria was a better side. So though there was pressure on me, so I had to, because my coaches, they believe in me. That's why I'm in post. So I have to show them that I have to prove that I really deserve to be in post. Today's game is the toughest game I've played since I've started, because there was in the first half they had a lot of chances, which I was able to save those chances, which couldn't lead us to consider any goal. So we hold on to that, and after we had a penalty and we converted it, and we came back in the second half. Our coaches told us that we should keep on, we should work hard, that we'll carry the day. So we came in, and unfortunately, I committed a blunder, and that didn't bring me down, because I had hope that when we go into the penalty shootouts, I can do something, and surely I did something. You know, as the going says, practice makes man perfect. So it's through the practice, because since we came here, since we started this tournament, training, we've been practicing penalties, and so I've been able to save some during the penalty, because my players, they know me. Like, I usually don't save it as much as I want, but for here, they don't know me. So I use my tricks to get them.